guys, welcome aboard. Try doing another stream here. Still screwing around with my OBS settings, but downscaled it to 7 instead of 1080p. See how that works out today. Anyway, we're going to take the Eclipse from Santa Ana over to Las Vegas today and see how that works out for us today. Just a fun little quick flight, and jump in here. It's the sim. I think I'm all set up to go. Let's just close here. Shocks, doors, wait, and fuel it up a little bit. I keep this down. Just some of our other volumes here, just a little bit. Alright, let's get her fired up here. So the electrical system's on, cabin air on, pilot ready to go, beacon on, nav on. Set that to GPS, get rid of these two. These things in this plane, I can never get them to work. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but whatever. Let's see, we're on 2200 on the transponder. Standby. Jump in here and get our flight plan. Like I said, we're going from Santa Ana, KSNA, Vegas, ALAS. Departing out of here, we're going to be going runway 20 right, and what do I got for departure here? Fins to listen. Arrival here. It's kind of gusty out in Vegas. What do they got currently? I'm taking a look at the weather, and it is winds 210 at 13, gusting 24. Few clouds at 3,000, scattered at 6,000, broken at 10,000. So this should be an interesting flight. We had a little bit of a system come through here in the southwest United States, and still got some showers in the local area. Also up Vegas, but hopefully we don't run into any of those. Anyway, so let's see, what did I say? Winds are 210. So I think I'm gonna go ILS. The probably ILS 26 right. Yeah, 6 right, and I think we do Kepic 6 for the arrival missing, and that'll be our entire route here. Let's take a closer look here. Turn that a bit. Map, flight plan, and alright, and there we are, Santa Ana. We're going to quick turn around here. Top of is that Long Beach, Fullerton, and out into Nevada. Do our Kepic 6 arrival, which is always funky. You kind of fly down this way and turn back around and head for runway 26. It's kind of nice because you come over the Hoover Dam right here. So we'll do that. And this last leg right here is the mist over to Boulder. Looking good. All right, flight plan off. That looks good. Let's fire her up. Go here. Alright, stream looks good on YouTube finally. I don't know. Fortunately, I had to move my computer to a new spot in the house, and I have to use Wi-Fi. So I'm on Wi-Fi from my computer instead of having it hardwired, and ever since I've done that, I have been having issues streaming here, so I'm trying to adjust for that. Hopefully the 720p will help a little bit there. I know it's not 1080p, but you know, I'll keep playing around with it until I can figure out how to hardwire a drop over to where my computer is now. So let's get out of here. You know what? We're gonna bring up our iPad here. Pop over to airports. We'll get our ATIS here just to see what it's at today here. Let's see. Yeah, that's the right day. Not sure if that's the right time. I don't have my watch on me. Anyway, light rain over here, supposedly. Let's see what the actual ATIS says. Airport, have our ATIS frequency. Yeah. Chart 126. 126. Transfer
Orange
that.
County, John Wayne, Skyline, Information Tango. 1800 Zulu weather. Wind light and variable, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 4,200 few, 6,200 broken, 8,200 scattered, temperature 13, dew point 5. Altimeter 2988. Arriving runways 20 right, 20 left.
Alright, got it. 2988. Into our comm. Let me pop in the plane here. Got my coffee. Let's taxi on out. Let's see if we can get the beacon on right now. And let's see, what else we got to set in here? Go to 21,000 feet today. 180 on the speed and let's see, 2,200 vertical speed. Not that I ever use that. I usually just let the plane climb out. We do indicated airspeed. All right, let's get our flaps down here. Actually, you know what? I want to see the flaps go. First notch of flaps, you can kind of see them coming down here. All right, let's taxi out of here. So let's see, where do we gotta turn around and back that way. My frames are, you know, they are what they are today. The 20s with the weather. The guy in that Beamer keeps driving by me. Look at this. God, seriously. At least I got my terminal working. One of the other streams there, I had some problems with that. Had the, I think it was the world objects set a little bit too low. I wasn't getting my terminal building. Crank that up, although my frames are a little 24 here with the stream. I'll pop out here really quick just to double check. Make sure I know where I'm going. Alright, let's get our trim tab set up here a little. Out of here ASAP. Let's see if it's any warmer in Vegas. Probably not. Quiet over here in Santa Ana today. I think I gotta add some planes back in. I've been playing around, you know, with my OBS settings and trying to get a nice balance between streaming and actually getting something decent to look at in the flight sim, so it's been a bit of a struggle here. My computer is ready for an upgrade. I am running the Ryzen 1600, which I know Ryzen is not the best for Xplane. On altitude for transponder here. Landing light on. Bring the power up. Let's get out of here. Okay, 99.6. That'll do us. Okay, and there is 90 knots. Let's rotate on out of here. Let's get sped up. Alright, flaps coming up. Back on our track here, across Newport. Yaw dampener can come on, autopilot on, and let's go ahead and click nav, and we should be good. Get indicated airspeed here, so we'll climb out at 180. That guy doing forget to do on. Did I not click autopilot on? I might have just hit flight director. And the stream looks like it's having some issues, but well, we'll keep working on that. I'm gonna continue the flight. Gears up, flaps up, and let's go ahead and turn down some of this noise again. Some music going. Not that loud. Looking good on the departure here. Go ahead and get sped up here just a little bit. How's everybody's Thanksgiving? Hope you guys had a good one if you're in the US and you're celebrating. It's Black Friday, so I'm flight simming. A little bit earlier than normal. It's a nice view of Newport Beach, Port Harbor. Should do our turn here any second. As soon as I look, that's when we're coming up to our turn here. Let's get ourselves going here. 250. speed and have a headwind. Making our turn here over Long Beach. It's just south of Long Beach. Yeah, it was a rainy Thanksgiving over here, let me tell you. California is kind of funny because in the morning, I woke up in the morning and I see the bright sunshine is blaring through the window. And I hear the raindrops, which is a little weird in California. I know this may sound funny to people that aren't in California, but it rarely rains, and when it does, kind of like, what's that noise? Oh, it's water. It's rain hitting the ground outside. And but it was sunny, so I go out go into my kitchen, look out the back, and sure enough, yeah, it was raining and bright sun. And then it went downhill from there. And it had torrential downpours all day. So I had a good Thanksgiving with friends. See if we can brighten up the cockpit in here a little bit. And this usually doesn't do much, especially in the daytime, but it's just a little tiny bit. It's lights on, I think. Is there a, let's see here, overhead dome here, brighten everything up. I think I turned that up already, yep. Alright, we are on our way to Vegas here. Up to yeah, it's past 18,000. We'll go to standard. Only going to 21 here, and we might actually pick up just a tiny bit of a tailwind here. Showing almost what, 11 knots. Not bad. Long Beach Airport down there. Right, landing light off, taxi lights off. Most can stay the same. Double check our pressurization, that looks good. A few bumps over here. Right, and this is where I'm going to set this to about 1400. We'll go vertical speed hold, and then we'll get our final cruise speed punched in, 275. Correction, 274. Hey Surveyor, how's it going? Chilling out here with the Eclipse again. Heading for Vegas. Playing around with my OBS still. Trying to figure out if I can bump it up a little bit without degrading the stream. be a bumpy ride all the way to Vegas here. That's about what it looks like in Southern California today. A bit gloomy. It's sunny. I'm looking out my window. See the sun behind me there. But showers in the area still. Alright, there's 21,000 feet. We'll hit auto throttle. Get sped up here. Our final cruise speed. Alright, so far so good. Everything's looking on track here. I'm going to pop out of the cockpit here just for a second. Well, for a minute. Freshen up my coffee. Outside view here. Saw you on your Roku. Yeah, I've been having trouble with my streaming as of late. Ever since I moved into the office here, I'm on Wi-Fi, unfortunately. And I've been screwing around with my settings in OBS and YouTube. So if you're getting any kind of stuttering or something like that, that's why. I turned it down to 720p. Yeah, I have fiber, so in California most places have fiber, or at least, you know, newer neighborhoods and whatnot. So I have fiber, optic fiber comes to the house, then it's coax through the house, although my service that I have is only 25 megabits up and down, which theoretically should be enough. My Wi-Fi is perfectly fine, but ever since I went to Wi-Fi, it still stutters a bit. Like right now. It says stream complete. I didn't touch anything. Should start over again here. There it is, continuing. So I might have to play around with the settings in YouTube. Go to normal or go to like low latency or something. We'll see. That was a bumpy flight here. Alright. Turn down the overall volume here. Too loud. Yeah, you had fiber and mass. Yeah, I don't have any problems with, well, that's good to know, but I mean, like, I think my stream, at least on YouTube, showed that it just dropped off and came back. So I don't know what the heck is going on. I keep playing around and my OBS keeps saying that I'm dropping some frames. I'm going up and down. I've been playing around with the actual settings. Yeah, no, it's not my. I know it's not my network. It's the settings within OBS and the settings within YouTube. But coincidence, I started seeing this when I went to, after I moved my desk and I had to go Wi-Fi for my computer here. So I'm over Wi-Fi where my computer is located. Although Wi-Fi seems to be good. All the other times I don't get any, I can watch YouTube videos and everything looks great, but yeah, like I said, I think it's the software settings that I have within OBS, although I really didn't change anything. Yeah, the OBS software. Yeah. I even downloaded the Streamlabs OBS just to see if that made any difference. I don't think it did. But I'm going to keep on playing. So you may see, if you're subscribed, sorry, you may see a couple test stream type things coming across while I play around with them and try to make them private. So at least I can test the streams out with different settings. All right, I'm gonna go fill up my coffee here. I'll be back just a second, or a minute. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I heard that too. I was talking to one of my buddies yesterday on this subject. So he's given me a whole bunch of pointers on how to get this resolved. Anyway, I'll be right back. Alrighty, back. Recognize the co-pilot. Yeah, that's autopilot. Alright, give me the here. Looks like we're over the high desert, just past Lancaster. Sunnier out here. As soon as I start saying it's sunnier, I get smooth. Let's figure out arrival here. Let's pick up LAS Las Vegas. Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure if it's like the packets or what's going on. Yeah, believe it or not, am I tech savvy? I'm an IT guy. Not a network guy, but I'm an IT guy, so, you know, trying all sorts of different things. Yeah, you know, I might downgrade my OBS because, you know, and just by chance, when I moved over to Wi-Fi, I also upgraded the OBS and started seeing issues. So it may just be that. Let's see, arrival, Epic 6, and we're doing on the ILS 26 right. There. Self-taught, yeah. Well, I'm kind of self-taught myself. I don't have any formal training in IT, you know, but I've always been into computers and stuff, and so throughout my career elsewhere, I was always, oh, you know how to fix this, do that. And so after I got out of the military, I went into the IT field. And sort of self-taught myself. So I'm a systems engineer, I think, is my official title at my civilian job now. Looks like we're over, what is that, Barstow? And let's take a look at our altitudes here really quick. So we're coming into Misson, I believe. Start our way down here. Which follow this right around to the I think 8,000 is usually what I set, and then we cruise along here at 8,000 over the dam. It's not too cloudy. Good view of it. Yeah, you know how it is in the military. It's like, hey, does anybody know how to fix this? And you're like, yeah, give it to that guy. He likes computers. Do you mean the Eclipse? Do I like to fly that a lot? Is that what you're meaning? Or the route? I do like the Eclipse though. Just for fun flying, you know? It's so simple to fly. We got 23 minutes until we're on the ground, it says. Yeah, the Eclipse is real nice. I love this thing. I think I've said it before on my streams. I was looking to get a business jet just so, you know, either the Citation, and I ended up with this one here just because I like the avionics package in it. After watching, you know, different people on YouTube and Twitch, kind of lets me do airline length flights, you know, that are an hour, you know, from Southern California to Vegas or Phoenix to Albuquerque, and still keep this videos and streams short. Yeah, the one thing I wish it had more power. It's my guys here. The 550 is like really underpowered for engine power, you know, and that's why I usually only fly it into like the low 20s on the altitude, because it just takes forever. You end up after like 25,000 feet or something, you're just inching your way up at like 400 feet per minute. By the time you actually get up to like the 30s, it's time to descend. Now somewhere around here, I think a little bit farther into Vegas, there's a whole bunch of solar arrays that you can see on the ortho. Yeah, I don't think we're there yet. Yeah, I used to do some streaming on the wire. Yeah, I've always had fiber here, so I never had any problems before. Well, just recently. And I think I'm going to change my ISP anyway. Because currently, like I said, YouTube is saying that my stream completed. Should pick up again, but like I said, I only have 25 megabits up and down. I think I'm going to go to like 200. $160 flights, various quality. Yeah. Yeah, I've been flying the flight sims for like ever. You know, I started out with the stick figure flight sims. I was looking for any Black Friday deals on new CPUs. I was thinking about upgrading. I like AMD just because, you know, at least for streaming and some of the other stuff I do, you know, AMD works good for me with the multi-cores and whatnot. I know obviously Intel is better for Xplane right now, but we'll see what happens with Vulkan. You know, they're saying it probably cores make it better. Better frame rates. But anyway, I was looking for Black Friday deals. I was thinking of going to the Ryzen 3600X. But I'm kind of hesitant now because of Microsoft FlightSim coming out later next year. I might just hold off and see what the requirements are going to be for that. Yeah, I haven't had any problems with 25 megabits, but you know, I could switch over to 200 and basically pay the same. Cool. I'll have to check out your page. Okay. Looks like we're coming up to our descent here. 15,000 at clear. 65 on the speed. 15,000. Descent here. Somewhere here, those solar power arrays here, and let me see, they might be coming up over here somewhere. And we've got 250, so let's go down to 250 over at Claire. Let's see, 1,000, 13,000, we hold at 13,000 to Kepik. Well, from what they're saying on the Microsoft FlightSim, you know, you can, I think that's what they're going for. Knowing Microsoft and the way they've been doing stuff, you know, it's going to be a subscription service. But scenery-wise, that's where they're going to be pushing that Bing scenery to you as you go. But they're saying you can fly offline, so it'll be sort of like, kind of like what we do in Xplane. You know, you're gonna be able to download your scenery for a given area and then fly offline. So we'll see how that's going to work out price-wise, or what the costs are going to be. I tried Pilot Edge back when they had their sort of you know, whatever, 7-day tryout kind of thing. I just didn't want to pay for it. I'm cheap. I did do FSGRW here recently, but there's not enough controllers on there. And I tend to just want to have fun and look at the scenery and whatnot, so I'm more, when I'm flying a route like this, and you know, technically flying IFR, I just don't want to be bothered with talking to the controllers and whatnot. I know it's nice for realism and all that, but said one, Pilot Edge is really nice, but I just don't want to pay for it. And FSGRW is okay. Sound quality is better since they, you know, did their upgrade here recently. But then again, I don't want to be bothered. I want to, especially with streaming. I mean, the guys like Captain Canada, you know, when they're on FSGRW and stuff, you get a bunch of kids on there screwing around. Yeah, there's always, it drives me crazy. I like watching Captain Canada. I've watched him for a long time, before he had his shirt, let's put it that way. And, you know, now that he's sort of hit the big time, it's kind of sort of a pain in the butt when he's on FlyJSim and around there screwing around with them, and I just don't want to deal with that. Not that they would screw around, not like I'm, you know, I don't know how many subscribers I got now, 700 something. But eventually you get big enough and you get enough audience that you start having to deal with that. But like I said, for me it's about just having fun flying around and interacting with people online as I'm doing it. Just enjoying the different airplanes and enjoying the scenery. I'm not about hyper realism. You know, if you want to see that, go watch the real airline pilots streaming. And I'm not knocking them. I like watching them too. But I'm here for the fun. Let's see, 13,000 Epic. After Epic, we're on to 11,000. So we'll try talking about realism. We'll try to fly this as we're supposed to here. We got 230 at next waypoint, so we'll start slowing down here. 230 now. $11,230. Gotta get down here a little more. I think I see Vegas out there. It's my it's the solar panel things. Someplace. Show them on the chart here somewhere too. Yeah, have to pay for planes. It looks like they're gonna include, I don't know if they got the 320 or something in it. TBM and a couple other GA airplanes. I'm sure you're going to be paying for the planes again. And if you know, if you already bought it for X-plane, can I port it over? Do I get a deal? If I already bought my A320, I can get a deal if I get the Microsoft version. Can you check your device with SkyVector? For what? You take a look. I've got I do have GeoTIFFs here for VFR charts here. Go. Towers, looking for those tower. Could have swore on this chart they had the solar panel things. Yeah, I swear, I think on the VFR chart they had it. I'm not quite sure where it's at. Alright, where are we going? 8,000, I think, is our next altitude here. Okay. Vertical speed, we'll slow down at 210. Oh, there we are. I think it's just off of the Vegas chart here. Someplace down here. It was on the prior one. Alright, 9,000 and 8,000 all the way around, so we'll go to 8,000 here. Keep 8,000 until we make our turn around here. See where our altitude is here. Yeah, 8,000, then we start stepping down at 38 ILS, and let's set the ILS in here. 10. 10. It's the final approach course, 259. Vegas, got 23 frames, buildings just barely popped in. But we're landing on the right side over here today. And we're gonna go way the heck, we're gonna fly the whole thing here, so we'll see if we get a good view of the Hoover Dam. Yeah, that's what I usually start looking for something and forget to fly the plane. See, I'm actually going to look at Sky Vector here on my other screen. Someplace over here. Here it is. Solar panels. Alright, so pull up my map again. Yeah, they may be just off. Yeah, they're just off the chart right over here. If I pull up let me pull up Los Angeles, we'll see it on there, I believe. There it is. South, there they are, right there. Even say a solar farm, ocular glare. Let's do that again. That's where it is, right there. Yeah, that's what FlightSim is for, having. Alright, Lake Mead, where is the dam? I think ahead. Yeah, I always notice that, but usually, I don't know why I missed it today. Maybe we didn't fly south enough. Maybe when you fly from Phoenix to Vegas, you almost fly directly over them. Ready over here, but let's see, I think the dam is in this ravine right here, and we're going to come right around it. Yeah, I can see the bridge right here, which doesn't look that great on just the default scenery. Like the bridge that they built sort of drops down into the ravine. Flights into Boulder City here. Alright, here we go. It's a big dam. Always fun when I go to Vegas. I always try to come out here just to go over the dam. Have a look at it. And too bad it's not sunny over here. I'm looking a little bit better, but there it is, Hoover Dam. There's supposed to be a bridge here. The road doesn't flop down like that. You would think that X-plane would, when they do like Las Vegas scenery, you'd think they'd include this as part of the Las Vegas scenery. Alright, let's see here. Go ahead and turn. Yeah, here we got chip. No, I guess we'll go direct pre-no. Cut this a little short here, so with me, direct 2. There we go. Don't need to fly all the way out there.
Perfect, perfect.
Frames. Go. Thought it was gonna get sunny for a minute. Alright, let's see. As we hit some turbulence here, and let's see, 8,000, and then step down to 3,800. So, speed over here, can't tell, but bring it down to 190, and what did I say, 3,800. I can get to it. Bouncing, 1,800. Come on. Vertical speed. Holy mackerel, this thing is like all over the place. Bumpy out here today. Look at the wind, 17 knots. And once we get leveled out over here, switch over to the ILS. Yeah, shared cockpits. I haven't tried that yet. I've flown online there with what's his name? X-Pilot 1972, is it, or whatever his ID is. I've flown online with him a couple of times in the past on his group flights. Man, this is like bumpy coming in here. What the heck? Alright, so I'm going to kill the music and we'll turn up the sound. For the approach. And let's see. Gonna get down to what is that? Condi. Alright, good. Looking good. At this airspeed, we should be at 3,800 feet, I believe. Condi. Yep. Alright, what I'm going to do here is heading hold. And let's flop over to our ILS here, and then final approach course 259. 59, enter that, there we go. And looks like we're picking it up already, so I'm going to go ahead and hit approach that track. Yeah, sterile cockpit, please. Alright, looking good. I think I can get rid of that. Get out of the way. Make sure everything else is set up here. Don't run into the hills here. And what do we got? Just over 10 miles to the airfield here, right? Yeah, about 13. Keep our speed up for a bit. And I just want to hear the call out, so I'm going to turn this up. Well, it makes for a little bit more noise. There we go, just picking up our lights there. So we're going to have a decent crosswind here. Should be interesting. Alright, coming up to 3,800 feet. And the cat is coming in to watch the approach. Alright, I think we can get ourselves slowed up here. Just waiting for the glide slope to start coming down. There it is, starting to inch down here. And hit landing lights on and taxi lights on. Bring it all the way down to 120. Because here's our glide slope. You're coming down. Flaps first notch. Where are we at? 6 miles out. Alright, full flaps. It's down to 110. Yeah, this is going to be fun. I'm showing 2 viewers. One of them may be me, like when you're viewing in the panel on YouTube. I'm not sure if that counts as one. Alright, I think I'm going to take over here on the throttle. I'll dampen her off. And we're going to let the autopilot take it down for us, since it's so bumpy here. These winds are kind of shifting around a bit. It's going to be kind of sketchy. trying to keep it at about 100 knots. All right, let's live dangerously. I'm going to go ahead and take over myself. 400. See if I can kick this little crab out at the last second. Alright, power off. Let's kick that crab out. Come on. That was really sketchy there. I haven't done a lot of crosswind landings in this plane, so I'm not used to it. We survived. Alright, welcome to Vegas. Landing light off. Beacon off. And let's taxi over to the FBO all the way down at the end over here. Call it a day. And I'm gonna go play with my OBS settings. The flaps up, get cleaned up in here. I gotta add some planes back in here. I think I took all my planes out so it's not drawing any airplanes in the scenery, but usually I'll get planes, you know, static planes. Yeah, we walked away there. It wasn't pretty, but I think I'm gonna have to practice my crosswind landings in this jet. And let's see, where are we going? We're going over to the end here. Crossed a runway over here. Hang a right to the left. Right. Got a ways to go here. Yeah, I think this is where we're going over here. Actually, no, sorry. Building right here. It's actually where we're going. Should have just landed long on this one. This is where having the airport diagram would have helped a little bit. Yeah, we're going to go all the way to the end right here. Palm trees start popping into view there. Across the runways here. Yeah, there we go, I see it. Sure. Right here by the sign. those palm trees are taking a hit on my frames. So if you're ever in Vegas and you're driving by the south side of the strip here, come to see the sign, and you'll see all the nice private jets all parked in this area. Spin it around right here. That's good enough right there. Let's pop the door open, shut her down. Well, thanks for watching again. Surveyor, appreciate you jumping in. Glad you could tag along here with us. I'm gonna go play with my OBS and hopefully maybe do another stream later on today. We'll see. It is Friday, right? Yeah, Friday. Till next time, take care.